What up, everybody? It's your boy Black Caesar, aka Caesar Alamo. We back at you with another episode.
And it's Crazy P, aka CP, Fried Milk, Fried Water. We out here, episode 27. Let's get it.
All right, back at you again. What episode is this, CP? 27.
27.
Hey, how'd I know that? So,
Cause you smart, bro.
I'm
That's
smart
how.
as fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
I drink a lot of water, that's why. So, back at you again with a new episode of Ignorant Banter with your favorite host. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Black Caesar and CP back at you in the building. So, we got a lot of interesting topics for y'all, but first let's do our check-ins. So what's good with you, CP? You got anything interesting to tell us?
Yeah, my ass ran a 5K last weekend,
Oh shit.
and I didn't die, so which is good. So I'm on this fit lifestyle journey. You know what I mean? So I'm starting to take my body seriously because I don't. I still think I'm like 17, but nigga, when I have a burger, that shit takes longer to process. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
nigga be putting on some pounds. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, did a 5K. I'm trying to do one every month. So I have one coming up next month, and yeah, that was my weekend, and besides that, I'm just working 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And
Working
yeah,
for the man.
working for the man, for Uncle Sam. You know what I mean? For Daddy Sam.
So you
Daddy
got to be your
Sam.
own daddy, Sam.
Yeah, Daddy Sam, right? But now I'm good, bro. I can't complain. So yeah, man. How about yourself?
All right, so I went to Art Basel this past weekend, and it was pretty dope. I really did want to try to sneak into Issa Rae's party, but I had a work function, so I couldn't. But I ended up seeing Issa Rae as I was walking around Miami and Wynwood, and yeah, I was about to ask her for a picture, but she was on the phone and she was busy. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to be that one annoying fan.
Bruh, come
I
on.
know, I know.
Bruh, I'd have been like, Issa!
And she
It's your
had
boy!
she had no security, no bodyguards. She was just with a group of like three or four friends, and she just looked regular schmegular. And I was like, "Yo, is that like a regular Miami girl, or is this?" And I was like, "Oh, holy shit, it's Issa fucking Rae." And then I was like frozen for a moment. And then she was on the phone and she was yelling at somebody. She's like, "Yeah, I'm on 21st Street. Where you at?" And I was like, "Oh, damn. All right, Issa." And she just kind of breezed through, probably onto somewhere exclusive and fancy or whatever. But that wasn't it. So one of my friends was able to finesse me into the Viceland party. And there, I saw Deezus and fucking Mero.
Oh, shit.
Yup. Took a picture with Mero. He was
What?
smacked. Mero was
Bruh, where's the picture at,
smacked.
dog?
It's on my friend's phone. Once I get it, I'm gonna send it to you.
We
Yeah.
about to go viral, my nigga. Shit.
Know what I'm saying? In the words of Mero himself.
Wait, he was gone? He was trash?
Yo, he was smacked. Just his eyes were just yeah. Well, I mean, nothing different. It's just the same Mero that you see on Viceland all the time. Um, and then Deezus was there. He was cool. Said what's up to him. And yeah, but when we were looking to take the picture, Deezus was nowhere to be found. He was like in some exclusive back room, and he didn't come out. But Mero was just walking around, talking to people, looking a little bit lost and faded.
I can see him looking lost, bro.
Yeah, just completely out of it. I was like, yo, this nigga know where he's at. This is not the Bronx, bro. Like, it seemed like he was looking for how to get back to the Bronx. I don't know, but he was pretty dope. Like, really humble, like extremely humble, extremely nice. I felt like it was somebody I know. I felt like that was like one of my homeboys, just the way he carried himself. Not at all like a superstar. So that was pretty dope. That was my
Bruh,
weekend.
I'd have been like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Here's my podcast right here. Just check us out.
Yo, no, seeing how smacked he was, he probably would have been like, hell yeah, I got you.
Right?
But yeah, so that's my that was my weekend. Art Basel, pretty dope. I didn't really give a fuck about the art, but I guess it was cool to be around like people that care about art and well, I don't think anyone cares about art at Art Basel. People just go to like just be fresh and be seen. Like it's not even really about the art anymore, and I mean that's a shame, but that's a whole nother story.
I feel like you only care about art if you got money. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
So if you
and
don't really have money to buy some good art, because they're expensive, and so if you're not balling, you're not gonna be really into it. So
right, I'm looking at this piece of fucking broken vase, and I'm like, nigga, I could pay my whole light bill for it with this shit. So, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. But then even the rich people that have the money to buy art, they buy it not because the art moves them, but as an investment because they know that that's gonna go up in value. So pretty much like Jay Z was saying on the 444 album. So a lot of art is bought just for value. Like it's not like damn, this painting reminds me of my childhood, so I'm gonna buy it. So yeah, and I feel like that's a scam because I always thought the main reason why art was so popular and cost so much money was because it really moved people. But I guess not.
true that. Yo, I meant to ask you, man. Why is it every time you like have to be somewhere, like you know what I'm saying, or you're going somewhere and there's like something like some exclusive thing going on, you always have like a friend that you know that just happens to be there, that works there or something, that lets you in, bro. It's like, nigga, how do you find these friends, bro? I'd be like, yeah, I had a friend that was just like at the party, you know, this is a marrow and just let me in. Like, nigga, how you find these friends, bro? Like,
Well, one, a lot of it is networking. Like just I don't know. I guess when you go somewhere, you just start networking, and even if you don't need somebody right then and there, you're like, oh, that's what you do. I'm gonna need you in the future. So you just like maintain that relationship. One, and then two, a lot of it is like finessing your way into it. And I swear, if I didn't have a work event, I would have been inside Issa Rae's party, like dead ass. I would have finessed my way inside. But next year it'll happen.
true. All right, yeah, I have to work, but I'll see if I can go next year, bro. I don't think I've been to one of them yet, so we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to our first segment, hot shit.
Hot shit.
So, hot shit. All right, my first hot shit, man. As I've said before, I'm trying to get back into fitness and trying to eat right and all that kind of stuff. So there's this dude who started this company called Fit Men Cook, and he has like a YouTube channel. You know, he's on Instagram, he's on Facebook, Twitter. He has an app and everything, and he makes these meals, right? And he'll give you like the breakdown of it, if it's like a high carb, low carb, high protein, low protein, like the ingredients to buy, how to make the food, and he has pretty much his whole thing is taking like a popular food that we like burgers, Chinese food, Thai food, like all the bad stuff you like because it tastes good. He remakes them in a healthy way. You know what I mean? So people be saying that, you know, if you eat right, it's expensive and it tastes bland. It tastes weird. It doesn't have like, you know, it doesn't taste good. And so he's like, you know what? It doesn't have to be that way. So I can just take what everybody likes and use the healthy stuff to make it. And I think that's super dope. And so I've been on that for a little bit. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to eat right and you're trying to eat what you eat right now, but a healthier version, check it out. You know what I mean? On all the different platforms.
That sounds pretty dope. I see the first video that pops up when I looked it up says foil meals when you're lazy as fuck. That's exactly what I need. Like
Bro,
shit you can cook
it's
in
lit, bro.
foil.
Like it's super lit. It's like, yo, if you want to eat, you know, like freaking Chipotle, he probably has a Chipotle version of a burrito. You know what I'm saying? And it tastes the same as the real thing, but just better ingredients and stuff. So I think that's super dope. Um, and then my next hot shit is I don't know if you know this, but I think you're gonna like this one. I got the email tonight, and we are officially on Spotify, baby.
Yo, that's what's up. That's what
Spotify.
I'm
So
talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Mm,
I've
mm,
been
mm,
trying to
mm.
get on Spotify for the longest time, and they make it hard to get a podcast on their platform. And it has happened officially today, thanks to our host, Lipson. And yeah, man. So if you're out there and you be on Spotify, that's just one more platform you can just go on and look us up. So that's my other hot shit for the day. And yeah.
Yeah,
What
we
about you,
legit
bro?
as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Um, my hot shit. My hot shit is Guardians of the Galaxy. I know I'm mad late with this movie, but yeah, I wanted to wait to watch it. And it did not disappoint. The soundtrack is dope. The action is amazing. The effects are pretty cool. The dialogue, everything about it is dope as fuck. So that's my hot shit. And my other hot shit, it's also fitness related. It's called Anytime Fitness. So I've always seen it, but I've never been there. And I was like, yo, that's a dumb concept. But yo, I actually went there, got a free 2 week trial membership, and that shit is dope. Like I don't have to. I remember I used to be stressed. Like I'm like, damn, the gym closes at 8 on Sundays. If I don't go, I'm gonna miss my workout for the day. So I was stressed. But now I can just roll up anytime with my little key and just go up and work out. It's not crowded. I do what I want and then I leave. So that's a pretty cool concept. Shout out to, I think that's the future of the gym industry. It just kind of reminds me of either Uber or Airbnb, where you feel like you're in control of everything. Like nobody's telling me I gotta work out by a certain time. Like I can work out whenever I want. Um, so that's my hot shit.
Wait, so it's a gym that's not staffed, or
It's
it's a
not
gym
snap.
that's
It's not staffed at all. Nah.
oh, true that. That's kind of is this like a new thing that's been on for a while?
I don't know. The name sounds really familiar. I don't know where I've heard the
Yeah.
name. It's one of those names that you know you've heard it, but you don't know how long it's been around for. So yeah, it's there's only a manager. Like I mean, I don't know if they have people during the day, but when I go at night, it's usually empty. It's just me in the gym, and I can just do whatever the fuck I want in there, and I feel like I'm not being watched. And you know, you leaving the gym, and there's always that awkward moment when you don't know if the person who's at the checkout counter is gonna say "Have a good night," and so you don't know what to do. Like, fuck, are they gonna say it today or are they not? That shit doesn't exist at Anytime Fitness. So, yeah,
True that. Okay. I'll check it out. Cause right now I'm between I'm between UFit and LA Fitness. So I wonder if this is an option I should look at too. So
yeah,
we'll see.
UFit is pretty dope too, but that whole schedule thing, um, yeah, I have a UFit membership, so now I'm caught in between. I'm wondering whether I should cancel it or stay with it. So I'll keep everybody posted. Up next
True.
is whose man's is this? So first up for whose man's is this is Roy Moore. He has been elected in the Alabama Senate by the people. So how you feel about that, CP?
Well, looking at the numbers, man, he won by a landslide. You know what I mean? So only in America can you rape a 12-year-old and be in the Senate.
Yeah,
So the world's going crazy, man. Um, it's funny because I was having this conversation about corruption with someone recently, and we're talking about how corruption in other countries is like so, it's out there, it's obvious, you know what I'm saying? Everyone knows about it. Um, Whereas in the States, people think, it's a free country, there's no corruption, you know what I mean, in the government. And really, the US is more corrupted than any other country out there. It's just it's very well organized and you don't see it as often, right? It's not seen in public eye. It's not on CNN like that. It's just very organized, it's very hush hush. It's all about, high money. But recently, man, there's been some shit that's been going on and it's been like spilling out. And so it just shows you now, even the US can't contain all their fucking craziness, corruption, sexual assault, in the Senate and a house everywhere, bro. So it's like it's sad, but it just shows you where we're going as a society, and it's not for the better. You know what I mean? So um,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
man.
nobody's perfect. I mean, I feel like the U.S. gets put on a pedestal a lot, so it's kind of really opening everybody's eyes to show that no society's perfect, no country is perfect. We might have a lot more privileges in the U.S., but doesn't mean that we're a perfect society. So I mean, that's the way it is.
So the people who voted for this guy, I'm guessing they're all Trump supporters, right?
Yeah, I'm sure
So
100% of them are Trump supporters. This country is going to shit, and I blame Middle America. And if ever, God forbid, something was to happen to America, listen, Middle America just got to take the blame for that one. Like y'all just gotta own up to it and just admit to
but
how you fucked the country up.
so if everyone that voted for one more is Trump supporter, then that means they also support, you know what I'm saying, his behavior
Of course.
and rapers out there, you know what I'm saying? So
And the worst part
Trump
is that they're
supporters are rapist
Christians.
supporters. Huh?
Yeah, the worst part is that they're Christians.
Oh my
That's
God.
the worst part. I'm like, yeah, but didn't Jesus say not to judge? And I'm like, what the hell? Jesus also said to kill fucking. I don't know if he said to kill, but Jesus actually, I think what people are forgetting is that Jesus actually took a whip and whipped some people in the fucking market mid daylight. Jesus was not playing any games. So let's not
So
pretend like Jesus would have been out here supporting a rapist.
when
Um,
you act up, you gotta get, you know what I'm saying, the belt, bro.
you
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying?
So
Exactly. Jesus was the first to whoop somebody. And we're only
I
following tradition when people like, discipline their kids. But that's another
yeah,
topic.
it's another story.
But
Yeah.
yeah, don't use Jesus as a reason to justify your sins. I'm sure that's bringing you all kinds of bad luck and all that.
Well, whose message is this to not only Mr. Moore, but to everyone who voted for this guy in the Midwest. So, Kansas, you take that L. South Dakota, North Dakota, all those states in the middle take the L.
Yeah.
Actually, this was all in Alabama, so Alabama takes the L. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
I thought they were all one thing. They might have different names, but it's all the same in
I
there.
don't know, bro. I don't really follow that. You know what I'm saying? I don't gave up on politics a long time ago, so I don't really know the details. But I just know you can't really trust anybody right now that's in power, bro, in today's age. So you know.
Not at all. But let's move on to something really exciting and amazing and not at all shitty and that didn't allegedly assault anybody, which is cryptocurrency. That shit
Crypto.
is lit. It's amazing. If you didn't invest in cryptocurrency, I'm sorry you missed the boat. That shit is what's popping right now. So, just a little bit of a background story. Bitcoin is what everyone's talking about, and we can talk about like what Bitcoin is, what cryptocurrency is, and just yeah, talk about the little bit that we understand because that shit is confusing as fuck.
Yeah. So I mean, crypto is another way to look at money, pretty much, right? So um, with crypto, especially with Bitcoin, everything is it's not in a central place, right? So like every Bitcoin that you own, it's in a wallet that belongs to you, and it's stored like on servers everywhere. And so like it cannot be hacked, it can be accessed by other people. Um, for it to get access, all the servers have to communicate and agree that hey, this is the right person, this is the right wallet for this person, it belongs to this person. And so it's really safe. Um, and right now it's really hot. People are really like trading and buying Bitcoin at a high rate, and right now our share is what almost, I believe, 16,000 right now, our share.
Oh, I thought it was
So,
18. Okay.
oh shit, you might be, you know what? Yeah, 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 18,000, around 18,000, that's right. So, um, So it's been around for a while, but it's really been hot this past couple of years, especially now. So um, questions for Bitcoin is: can you use it to go buy stuff right now at Walmart or whatever at regular stores? You can't. Although I have a friend who said that there's somewhere in the states that they have a Bitcoin ATM.
They have them everywhere.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Not in Orlando. Is there one in Orlando? I don't know about down south, but
Yeah, there's
I
some in
haven't.
Florida. I don't know if you can use them really to like buy, but you can. I think you can translate the Bitcoin to cash, and you can take the cash out of the ATM.
Oh shit. So that's yeah. So that's dope. And so pretty soon, people are really, you know, but thinking this is going to be like the thing that replaces cash, right? So um yeah, it's really interesting, man. And so I'm in there. I have some money in there that I have invested, and so I'm hoping that that shit goes to like 75K by next year and quit my job. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right. That's what I'm saying. I really regret not having invested more money into Bitcoin. But now that I'm looking at it, I think a lot of the people that are saying Bitcoin's gonna burst is it's a lot of people that are bankers, people that make money from traditional banking. They don't want Bitcoin to be successful. They don't want Bitcoin to be great. They don't want nah. Let me stop with my DJ Khaled shit. But real shit, they do want Bitcoin to fail. So it's gonna be interesting to because there's no stopping the Bitcoin train right now. Like there is no stopping it. Now Litecoin is popping, Ethereum is popping. It's the future. Like it really is. Even if all these bankers want to stop it, they can't. And now that they're doing futures trading, which means a lot more people can get in on the action, Bitcoin's definitely gonna be popular.
for the people who out there who doesn't know what a Litecoin is or Ethereum, could you tell us what that means?
Yeah, so they're just like Bitcoin. They're so the thing is that Bitcoin is not the only cryptocurrency. Anybody could create their own currency. Like I could create Black Caesar coin if I wanted to, only if I had enough support and had like enough servers or whatever. So it's just another type of cryptocurrency that's cheaper than Bitcoin. They're not as popular, but now they're gaining popularity because they're on a lot of the main exchanges for cryptocurrency. So those the main three popular ones are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin.
By the way, that was my DJ Envy question. If you didn't catch that.
Oh yeah,
um, I was gonna say something. I forgot. Oh, so you're right. So there's a lot of different coins out there, but people be aware that a lot of the coins out there are scams, like with the small ones. So make sure if you're gonna invest in one that's like supported, that's verified, like you know what I'm saying, like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. There's Basecoin. I mean, there are a lot of them that are verified and known, but some of them are like because anyone can make them. So be sure to do your research before you just jump in there and pick the first one you see, because you might be in from for a scam. I'm just saying, you know what I mean. So don't be naive, people.
yeah. Don't
Don't
be
be naive.
naive. It's easy to get scammed with Bitcoin. It's crazy how Bitcoin is now being popular. I think before and I'm really curious to see what happens with it. Before Bitcoin used to be what people use to do stuff on the black market. So if people wanted to order drugs off the black market, if people wanted to hire a hitman, they would use Bitcoin because it's um, there are ways to use Bitcoin so it's untraceable. Anyone can just send somebody money anonymously in their Bitcoin wallet, and then if the service is delivered, then they get the money. So, and it was like really hush hush, I think a couple of years ago. But now everybody's buying Bitcoin, so it's pretty dope. But I was watching this video actually on another tangent. I was watching this video that was saying that Bitcoin's gonna crash, and it's just like any other bubble. So basically, there's a housing bubble, and then there was like a tulip bubble in the 1600s, and that was really interesting to learn about. Basically, niggas were trading their whole houses for tulips, for flowers.
The fuck? Well, that's the real thing.
That was a real thing in the 1600s. So in the Netherlands, people were fascinated by these flowers, and then these flowers started being worth a lot of money, and then people were like, one flower was worth like thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So people were like trading their houses, trying to find rare tulips so they can make money off of it, selling it to strangers. And then all of a sudden, people realize, oh shit, it's nothing but fucking flowers. And then it just caused the bubble to bust, and everybody went broke. So
Oh shit, bro. That's scary, bro. What the fuck? I'm about to sell my shit right now. Fuck Bitcoin, bro. Um, that's crazy. I didn't even know about that. Damn. So then, do you think that's gonna happen in Bitcoin in the future?
it's really hard to tell. I don't think so because with Bitcoin, I know technology is the future. I know that yeah, the bubble might burst in the future, but it's not gonna be anytime soon. I think like 5 years down the road, probably. But right now, it's time to hop on the Bitcoin train because it's taking me to retirement real short.
And even if even if it crashes, it's gonna recover at some point. You know what I mean? So if you are a new investor out there, even with stocks, people invest emotionally. So like when shit dips and when it falls, people just sell because they get scared. But usually it recovers. So if you're out there, if you have money in something and it slips, just let it sit there for a couple of years or a year or 6 months, and it's probably gonna go back up to what it was. Um, but people are saying so the reason why Bitcoin might be the future, like for everyone as far as currency, is because society has changed currency a few times in history, right? So gold replaced barter as currency, and then cash, as we know today, and replace gold as a store value, right? So Bitcoin is looking to replace paper cash. It might take 10 years, who knows, it might take 25 years or not, but it's probably gonna happen to where people are not gonna use cash anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's safer, and you can't get hacked, you can't get your credit card hacked, stuff like that. So I mean, I really see this really being a reality in the future. So um, I'm gonna be in it for the long run. I know that for sure. So
And I think it's really amazing that we're right at the point where money's changing form because we've had paper money forever. And all these people on Wall Street and all these people that have made their money from banking and robbing the poor people. Bank of America that fucking charges me all those overdraft fees, which means that I'm broke, so but y'all charging me anyways. I hope y'all get fucked up with this Bitcoin shit.
all the overdrafts, nigga, have that shit. You pay for that shit.
Right, right. But
Oh,
and what's crazy about this whole Bitcoin thing is now there's crypto kitties, which is really wild to me. It's basically the same blockchain technology that makes Bitcoin and Ethereum possible. Now there's crypto kitties. So it's a collectible. You collect cats, they're cryptos, and one of them was sold for $100,000. The most expensive was $120,000. And that shit's just wild to me. Like when I heard about it, it really reminded me of the tulip story from the 1600s. But you know what? I'm just gonna be positive and know this shit not gonna crash. But yeah, I'm about to start collecting crypto kitties right meow.
I mean, so who's making these things though? Like to be able to sell them for a Bitcoin?
Um,
I wanna know
they're
that
not.
shit.
I don't think they're sold for Bitcoin, and I think they're made randomly. Like just like how a Bitcoin is made, it's like a bunch of it's just a bunch of algorithms and whatever. That's what creates the Bitcoin, just a set of algorithms. The crypto kitty is just a set of specific.
Oh, so it's a virtual thing.
It's a
It's not like a.
virtual thing. It's like a game.
It's a fucking virtual kitty,
It's
bro.
a virtual game, bro,
For all,
with
bro, for all
cartoons.
those bitcoins? Hell nah. I thought it was like a real like freaking thing you could hold on to, like a
Like a real
physical
cat.
thing. Yeah.
Nah, bro. It's a cartoon cat, like a game.
Oh, nah, bro. I don't leave those for the white people. I mean, to make money. So if it ain't cash, you know what I'm saying? kill yourself.
When I'm the first black crypto kitty millionaire, I yeah.
Shit, that's crazy. I wonder if you can buy porn with Bitcoin, bro. I
Yeah.
could see that being a
Yo,
thing.
you can buy a whole fucking kidney with Bitcoin because it's anonymous. You can buy anything with Bitcoin.
That is true. It is anonymous. You know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
can buy anything
Um,
with Bitcoin. You just got to find somebody who's accepting Bitcoin. And if somebody's accepting Bitcoin, they're probably a little shady. So with
Actually, I think there's a website. I gotta look it up. I think there's a website to where it's legal to where you can buy stuff like regular stuff
with Bitcoin,
with Bitcoin. Yeah, I feel like I had a friend who just bought something super cheap, like $8 or whatever, or 8 Bitcoin. I don't know what it was, but he bought like some pencils or whatever it was, but he used Bitcoin to buy it. And I'm trying to think what that is, but yeah, that's crazy that you can start buying things now with Bitcoin, but um, it's anonymous. Yeah, like you said, you only you and the vendor would know. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure the vendor would know that it's you who bought this thing. You know what I mean? So
yeah, everybody has a Bitcoin wallet, and I'm sure if the police wanted, they can trace it. But then even then, there's it's called a blender, like it scrambles the information that you send, so nobody really knows that it came from you. So I mean, if you're listening to this and you're really resourceful, if you know what I'm saying, there's really a lot of opportunities to make money off of Bitcoin. But real shit though, I mean, anybody could set up a Bitcoin store right now. Anybody could set up the first Bitcoin bank, Bitcoin advising firm. Like, there's a lot to do with Bitcoin.
facts. And another positives though is with Bitcoin, everybody in the world is on the same playing field.
Right.
And by that I mean, obviously, if you live in America, you go to Mexico, there's an exchange rate of money, right? And your money is going to be your money from the states to Mexico is going to be worth more, and vice versa is going to be worth less, right? So with
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin, it's worth the same everywhere. You go to Zimbabwe, Africa, Haiti, Jamaica, wherever you go, one Bitcoin is going to be one Bitcoin, and I think it's going to help a lot of other countries that are not developed as as the West to be able to play in this market if they can have an equal footing as far as currency. You know what I mean? So um, I'm looking forward to that, man. I think that'd be dope.
That's exactly why I'm excited for it. It's the equality. I like the fact. I think technology overall evens out the playing fields a little bit. And yeah, exactly like you said, Bitcoin makes me feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be rich off Bitcoin, and it's not the typical Wall Street investors. And poor, struggling countries can really make use of it too, like you said.
So if you're out there and you have some money, maybe 5,000, 10,000, and you don't know how to begin, just give us a call. You know what I'm saying? Email us, and for a small fee, I can get you started on Bitcoin, get you and started you know what I'm saying, for like 1%, nigga, of like that 10,000, I'll get you going as far as investing on that shit. So make you some money.
For a quarter Bitcoin, I got you too.
Shit. But nah, I think, just I don't know, bro. I'm happy I'm in it now because I can see it in 5 years from now. I can see it being super high. So um, I'm in it for the long haul, bro.
Oh, I have a final advice for everybody. Make sure that you don't just throw all your money in Bitcoin with any kind of investing that you do. It has to be a portfolio. So if you have $5,000 in Bitcoin, make sure you have $5,000 in regular stocks and $5,000 in some other shit. Like, don't just throw all your money in one thing. And even if you do cryptocurrency, spread it out amongst all the cryptocurrencies. That's my advice.
Gems. Look at all these gems that we're giving up for free,
You know
yo.
what I'm
This
saying?
is
Diamonds.
crazy. Diamonds,
Diamonds.
dog. All right. Next we have fuck you mean, bro.
Fuck you mean, bro?
Um, so fuck you mean is really the last topic of the last episode, which is net neutrality. As you guys know, they're trying to control and charge us more for what we want to access on the web, and so this fucking meme goes to I forgot which group or which sector is doing this shit,
The
bro.
FCC.
FCC, yeah, the F fucking CC is who the fucking meme goes to because they're trying to like pass this fucking law or bill or whatever it is, and it's gonna fuck everybody over. So, um, anything you want to add to that, bro?
Yeah, I can't believe that every year we have to fight for the internet to be free. I mean, shit, what's next? Water? Like, I just hate how everything now is taxed. And like I said before, technology is a great equalizer for people, and now it's being taken away. So, if you're using the internet to listen to this right now, comment, but also um, follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that shit. But also make sure that net neutrality doesn't that whole net neutrality shit doesn't take place. So yeah, educate yourselves on what's going on and then take action. That's what I gotta say.
And also take advantage of if you watch porn on the web, you know what I'm saying, save that shit, nigga, because pretty soon you might not be able to access it without without paying a hefty charge. So you have to think ahead at times, guys.
Get you
So
an external, get you a
get
USB,
your hard drive, you know what I'm
whatever you
saying?
gotta do.
And because once if you know how that shit saved, you're gonna get that freaking email from AT&T or Verizon like, yep, gotta charge you an extra $20 to go and fucking RedTube, nigga. Shit.
Imagine
So,
in the middle of it, Verizon hits you up, like blocks your screen.
right. It just stops your shit. Like,
It's
yo,
like
you gotta pay for this
$20 to
shit.
climax.
Shit. It's funny now, but it actually might be true.
Nah,
So,
it's really scary.
all right. Let's move on, yo.
All right, so let's move on. The next segment is Black Proverbs. My Black Proverb is from Tiffany Haddish, her latest interview on The Breakfast Club, when Charlemagne the God gave her a necklace with Roger Rabbit on there that him and his wife got her. And when she got it out the box, she's like, "Them real diamonds." Uh, so take that how you want. I don't know what it means for you personally, whoever's listening to this, but it was just pretty dope seeing Tiffany Haddish just happy and just in a state of joy because she's such a positive person. Like just the positivity that she brings into the world. It was good to see that come back to her. So yeah.
But did you see how Charlemagne did not respond though to that question? Almost like they were not real diamonds, yo.
Oh, I didn't notice that. But does Charlamagne have real diamonds money? Oh yeah, he do got real diamonds money. He got a book and a show. So
True, yeah, facts. Yeah, he does. Unless he's stingy, I don't know. But anyway, um, my black proverbs always come from me, as you guys know. And today, the advice I have for you guys is be present. And what I mean by be present is, I feel like a lot of people are just like living on autopilot in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Just going through a routine and shit like that. And so, um, for you to enjoy your life, man, you gotta be present and like be present, like, and I mean like just notice things, be active, talk to people, and be engaged. You know what I'm saying? Because um, you get a lot more out of life when you are engaging, and and pretty sure that's how Black Caesar's having all these freaking connections to get into Issa Rae's party. This is Mero's party because this nigga is fucking. He's present. He talks to people. He fucking he networks. And he's not just like going through the motions of life. And I feel like, and if you're out there, you want to get more out of life, man. You gotta be present and you have to notice things, notice people, talk to them because you never know who you might need in the future, right? So I don't know. I had that, in my head. So I'll let you guys have it. And yeah, this is Pastor Crazy P. You know what I'm saying? I hear giving
welcome to
out gems. You
church.
know what
You
I'm
know,
saying? Bring your Bibles.
won't he do it?
Amen. Amen. All right. So moving on to our sponsorship. Sponsors today is Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Because
we
they
back,
heard the
baby.
fucking podcast. They're like, yo, we want this shit on there. So they fucking hit it up, put it on there ASAP, and it's fucking dope. So if you have Spotify, check us out on Spotify. and iTunes and Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, High Five, all that other shit, nigga.
Hey, yo, you have no excuse to not listen to this podcast right now. Like, no excuse at all. It's everywhere. If you're not listening to it and we giving these gems for free, you just hustling backwards. That's it. That's all I gotta say. All right, so it's been another episode with your boy Black Caesar, aka Caesar Alamo, aka Slickback Jones the Don.
And it's your boy Crazy P, aka CP, fried milk, fried onions, no tomatoes, scrambled eggs. We out here. Yeah.